Hey guys, come from here. I know it's been a while since I've done a tutorial, but I'm going to try and blaze through this one, try and get you informed really quick on how to make cloth, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to make this top cloth right here. It's nothing much, just a simple cloth, and then you can, from that, come up with more complex cloths like this. Okay? Now, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to open up mine. Now, I've already got mine open, and I'm going to actually start a new scene right here. New scene, don't save. There we go. Now, what you're going to do, is we're going to go up here to the very top. We're going to go to Windows, Settings, Preferences, and Settings. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure your working units are in centimeter, and then film should be, well, in time should be set to NTSC 30 FPS. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a plane. Now up here, if you don't see this, you go over here to the left side underneath File, Edit, and Modify. You're going to select polygons because you only work with polygons in games. So let's go over here. We're going to go to polygons and we're going to drag out a plane. Here we go. Wow, so great. So great. So great. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to drop the, actually I'm going to bring up the polygon count in the width and drop it in the height a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to hit 5 on our keyboard. And yes, this is very rushed. You can just watch it a few times, try and keep up. Here we go. You can slow it down if you need to. Well, not now, because I can't hear you, but let's go anyway. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to rotate it so it's straight up, or you can not. You can do whatever you want. I don't really care. But let's rotate it for the sake of being accurate. Now, if it didn't rotate to your pleasure, rotate it. You can go over here to the attribute editor, p-plane 1, and then you can set it to 90 or -90 or however you want to set it. I don't really care. Okay, and then there we go. We've got the plane. Now, what we're going to do is, since we have this, we're going to go over here. Where is it? Color. There we go. Up here to color. And we're going to go paint vertex color tool. So great. Now nothing happens. I mean, you may get this little thing, but you're not going to see anything that you need. So, okay, get ready for this magic. You're going to double click on the paint vertex color tool. There we go. And you're going to take the color value and you're going to paint it all white. There we go. I've set my size to 50, so it's a lot easier. Now, if you were to put this in the engine right now, your cloth would fly away. I mean, you couldn't technically because we're not done yet, but it would if it could. But here we go. We're going to drop the radius over here. I'm going to scoot that over. It's on my second monitor. I apologize. We're going to set that to 7, and I'm going to drop the color to black. Ooh. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paint over the areas that we want to keep. I'm actually going to drop that lower. And I'm going to fast forward this so you can see. But we're going to paint right here on the edge. So right there, blah, 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 blah. And right there, it will not move. That's where it will be attached. Okay, now fast forward. Woo! Okay, great. Now we got it. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. What you want is you've got the white color selected, so make sure you got the white in here, like right there. Yeah. And then you can change the stiffness. Now, this is for serious users. Not really. Okay, here we go. I'm going to paint around some of the edges just a bit of gray. Now, this makes it a little bit stiffer where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Okay, now continue on, continue on, continue on. There we go, there we go, there we go. A little bit of gray, and there we go. We got some gray, we got some stiffness. Okay, now, you're going to make another plane right here. I'm going to actually drag this down a little bit. And right here, you're going to make another plane. Now, what this is going to be is a 1 by 1 polygon plane. That's all it is. We're going to scoot that out of the way. We're going to go to polyplane shape over here in the attribute editor. Make sure it's over here. Like you can go, you may be in this one, but go up here to attribute editor. There you go. Now, I'm going to drop the subdivisions to 1 and subdivisions to 1 on both of the width and height. There we go. Yeah, you guys are doing it. Or maybe not. I'm probably rushing through this way too fast. So, next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to rendering. Okay? Now, follow me on this one. You're going to hit Thong Material. You're going to click on this shape and you're going to hit Thong Material. This is your cloth shape. Good. Now that you've done it, let's go to the next one. This little thing, this little dingly ding that we just made right here, we're going to actually scoot that forward because I messed up somewhere. Okay, there we go. Got that forward right above it, and we're going to hit Thong again, except we're not going to go anywhere for this one. We're going to go to the name. Yes, the name. We're going to change Thong to proxy. Ooh. Going to change the color to red. You don't have to. I just do it for the purpose of understanding, whoops, I clicked off of it, purpose of understanding what I'm clicking on exactly. So there we go, yeah. And now, I'm going to click on both of them. Going to go to Crytek, we're going to go to Mat Editor up here. Now if you haven't installed this thing, what are you doing? I'll make a tutorial for you if you want me to, but you know, rushing through this one right now. So let's just go to Material Editor right here. You know, go, yeah. And from selection, create group from selection. Cloth and shit. There we go. What? Okay, there we go. It's renamed. There we go. Magic. So we got approximately a font 1. There we go. We're going to close this, and we're going to go over to our outliner. Now, I've got mine in my other window, but if you don't have yours in my other window, wait, what? If you don't have it, go over here to Panels, Perspective. Nope, I lied. Panels, and then Outliner. There we go. Mine's grayed out because I already have it. Woo, it's like magic. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click on both Plane 1 and 2. Now hit Control G. This groups that shit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to type in something very specific. Follow me exactly or else it's going to be wrong. Cry export node. Yes, cry export node. You have to do this for everything you export. So, what are we going to name it? We're going to name it cloth. There we go. Yeah, magic. I don't know why I paused right there. The next thing we're going to do, hold on, I'm going to actually open up my Photoshop because I've got this written down somewhere because I don't want to mess it up for you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I do not remember, actually. Oh well, we're going to go off the cuff right here, and we're going to go right here, and we're going to make another group right here. We're going to select these two right here. Yes. Going to hit Control G again. Now what you're going to do is you're going to double click on that, and you're going to rename it as root_group. I think. Yeah. Pause for a second. I'm going to check and make sure this is right. Okay, I am actually right. Except the G needs to be lowercase. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to also rename this pplane2 to a root_group. There we go. Shape with a capital S. Yes, a capital S. Okay, now, this is the intense part. We're going to take the pplane1. This is your cloth. This is the cloth that you want. This is the cloth that you need. Now you're going to middle mouse button over this, and you're going to click it, and then you're going to drag it and drop it into root group shape. There we go. Oh man, look at that. Now it's in there. Now you've just made that little thingamajigger that we made a parent to this object. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to export. Yes, where'd it go? Okay, it's in the other window. Export, actually validate. We're going to validate this. So we need to save this thing. So I'm going to save it really quick. Let's see, save scene as. Oh no. Okay, actually, just name it cloth. Or thing, whatever. There we go. So we saved it, and then there we go. We're good. We got that. We got that saved. One thing marked off the checklist. Now we need to make the node type. So here we go. This is like some intense stuff right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the export. It's under Crytek. It's under export. There we go. It looks like that. It looks magical. So what you're going to see is you're going to see CryExport node_cloth. That's your shit right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to click that, and you're going to add attributes. So what this does is this is going to add what you want to what you need. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay, so let me actually do that again, make sure I did it. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on proxy right here. Actually, I'm going to open up my outliner again. I'm going to go over here, and this proxy thing, we're going to click on that. So that, because it's easy to access that way. And then after we click on the proxy from the outliner, we can go down here to the extra attributes, and I'm going to do proxy no draw. Yeah, it's great. Okay, now we're going to go to the font 1. This is our actual cloth. And I'm going to set that to default. That's physicalized. Default. Yes. Okay. And now what we do, since we have all that done, here we go. We're going to set the path for this. And I'm actually going to go to this, and I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to go to right there, and then we're going to type that out, and there you go. So you have cloth. You know, spelling may not be correct, but okay, we have cloth. And we have the new directory, so we're going to save it right there. That's where it's going to export to. So what you're going to do now is you're going to hit generate material files. Now you can do this in any order, but no, I'll do material files first. And then we're going to hit export selected. Yes. And that exports our object. And then you're going to get maybe probably an error, you know, whatever. Shove off. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's see, where is it? It's over here and over here. Now, where am I? No, I'm not like doing crack or cocaine or whatever the shit that is. Okay. I've got my thing exported right here. And we're going to copy this. So we're going to drag over. You're going to make a new thing under game SDK. What I've done is I've actually like exported the objects thing so I can have it. And it'll use that. So you can extract that with like 7-zip or something if you want to. Okay, so we have objects. And then I'm going to place it under my cyberpunk subway, which you may see in the future. And then we're going to go to props, whichever one you want. You can put this wherever you want. I'm not kidding. And then we're going to go, okay, cloth. There we go. You're going to go in there. You're going to drop these two. You're going to copy them into there. And there you go. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to go back to sandbox. And we're going to go entity, physics, cloth. Okay, we got that in there. It's a little red ball. Like, what the fuck is that thing doing there? Let's get that out of the way. Now, we're going to go over here to the model view. Here we go. Now, it'll open up another window because it's a bitch. Okay, now we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Here we go. Cyberpunk Subway. Props. Cloth. And cloth. And then there we go. Now, it's only one-sided right now. And let's see if we can fix that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit M. Actually, that just opened up in my other monitor again. And I'm going to go over here to get properties from selection. Yeah, buddy. We're going to go, and if this is closed, you're going to click over here. You're going to make sure you're on Thong 1 because proxy doesn't exist in this world. You can go to Thong 1. You're going to hit Advanced, and you're going to hit two-sided. Let's see. There we go. And now we got this shape, and we can go over here. You're going to go up to the shader. You're going to make sure it's set to cloth somewhere. There we go. Surface type. I'm going to set it to fabric. And let's see what else we got. We can do this, and let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Let's make sure this isn't. Look at that. And it works. So, okay. All you do, and then you can change the material. So, I'm going to apply my materials real quick, and then I'm going to do this. Let me actually move this out of the way. I'm going to apply my materials. So, let me get this over here more. So, right here, I've got my, let's make it bricks because fuck it. And, let's see, generic brick. And we're going to do, there we go, diffuse. And we got a brick in here. Yeah, intense shit. So we're also going to put a specular in there, because why not? And I don't know if I need a bump map, but we're going to do it anyway. Here we go, yeah, whatever. I guess that's good. So what you also have down here, you have some settings. So you have fuzziness and whatnot, and you can adjust that to your whim. I'm going to just do this right here. Fuzziness, spreading amount, you know, whatever. Now, what you can do is you can actually interact with your class. I'm going to actually scale it up real quick so I can touch it better. And then, let's see, spawn in. Now, it's got no wind on it right now, so, you know, it's not going to look like anything. But there we go. I'm in it. You know, I can walk through it like I'm walking through a freaking bowl, but, you know, whatever. As long as you're not, like, as long as you've got, like, a physics, like a no-draw, no-collide thing right there, you'll be good. It actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, there's your cloth. And I'll go back to the editor really quick. I mean, not editor, I'll go back to Maya so I can show you something else. So if you want it to hang, you could also go back to your vertex paint over here under color, paint vertex color, and double click right there. There we go. And now you could paint the black areas, the areas that you don't want, that you want hanging actually. You can paint them white or gray or whatever fits your fancy. So we're gonna go And actually I need to select my object first. So there we go. And then we can paint on it. We can go white right there. Let's see, white right there, and white right there, and white right there, and there we go. So now it's only hanging from those black areas. So you'll have something that looks kind of like this. Yeah, it's great. And there we go. So, yep, if you need me to explain it better, if you need me to show you how to install Crytek tools for Maya, I will show you. But until then, I will see you next time. Killing for money, out.